All right. What is up, guys? PoliticsGaming here, and today we're doing a brand new live stream today. Please share available companies in Pakistan. Let's go over to Pakistan. See if I can see it. Oh, hang on. Actually, I know how to do that. So what we're going to be testing today is that we're going to be testing to see whether I am able to I feel like this is the longest I've had to wait for the Mac version. I just want to play GPS 5. Hey, what's up, Eli? Eli, I think I recognize you from Twitter, but I can't remember what you do. Aren't you a journalist, Eli? Available companies in Pakistan. Purchase shares. Go to here. Nations, Pakistan. They did add a lot of companies all across the world, and so you can play companies in smaller countries now. Pakistan does not look like we can play anything in Pakistan. Sports broadcaster. Okay. Give me a shout out next time you're covering. Hungary, Poland, Turkey. It looks like that this has to be updated because there's I think all of them were like private companies. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to go over here. We have a two facilities that are going to go live. So one of them is going to go live on the 11th of January, and then we have another one that is going to go live. We should have two of them under construction. One of them is in Dallas, and then the other one is in, or it might be in Dallas. Oh, one of them is in Houston? No. I know one of them is right here, and then there should be another one that's being constructed, but I can't remember where I placed it. 2009. Wait. Annual production units, 0. Organized recruitment fairs. Percentage staff activity, 55%. Looks like we have to hire a lot of people. Level of automation, max level of automation, production capacity. Godelic. So we have one in Texas under construction. And one in Michigan. No, number of employees. So this one, for some reason, just dropped down to 0. But we have another one that's about to go live. And that one's going to be producing like 800,000. So anyway, the plan here right now is basically to get to whenever this facility is done. And so, according to Eversim, this bug should have been fixed where I'm able to produce more facilities. Coe Ventures, $1.56 billion. After the financial assessment by the bankruptcy court in Bratislava region in Slovakia, they could accept a takeover offer of 1.56 billion. This would pay off a part of their debt and allow them to continue the activity. If it seems like a worthwhile option to you, you need to have this amount available in 60 days. So does this mean that Kia is now in bankruptcy? Make a buyout bid. Companies. Co. Let's go, 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 go. Nations. South Korea. Come on. Koei Ventures. What are you at right now? %24 of it is owned by Hyundai. Hyundai. 23,000, 3 subsidiaries. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. So if I wanted to buy out, yeah, that would take a lot. Come on. Ow! Please. Come on. I think it's stuck on the 2359 bug. There we go. Staffing needs a Kodalic.
Our production is limited or nearly limited by our staff. If we want to increase our production capacity, it will be necessary to find more staff, change our work methods to increase productivity, or even limit absenteeism or turnover.
Okay. So yeah, apparently it's also a staffing issue too. So here, modify prices, sales analysis. So the Ranger, nothing. Leather products. Revenue 12 billion. Unit price 179,000. Does this game work on Linux? No. Retail outlets, Godillic, sales branch.
The fairs are over. New employees will be hired within 2 weeks.
All right.
It might also be worthwhile. I see the top.
Percentage staff activity. So I guess that means we're operating at like 62% efficiency. We just got to get to January whenever that factory is going to be done. God, the fast forwarding is just so unbearably slow, man. Going from 88 to 63, so we've been fluctuating all over the place. I might have to do a capital increase, honestly. Let's do corporal 0.56. Oh, I mean, like, budgets. I like how the electric car has a bigger CO2 impact than the gas car. shares, capital increase, make a buyout bid. %2 legal. Do we even have a law firm? Yes, we do. If you ever buy this game and you start playing as a company, first thing is first, you have to go ahead and, number one, get 12% into cybersecurity, and then go over and contract with the law firm, and then get them to start covering up for you, basically. This will allow you to, if you don't contract with the law firm, basically if you try to do anything illegal, it will get caught almost immediately. So the law firm will basically have a little bit of leeway in order to help you with that. So that is literally the very first thing that I do whenever I start the game, is that I immediately sign up with the law firm Rolls and Royce is what it's called. Come on. Product sales analysis. Tempora. New facility. Godelic. 800,000 units per year. These mega facilities are wild in size. That one's going to be done in April.
The bulldoze.
Big different from 2021 version. Well, if you're coming from the 2021 version, a lot of things have changed. Come on. Ah, I hate the autosaves. God, the optimization really needs to change. Like, I am struggling right now. Child miseducated as a child lost. Has anyone seen the comet? Last night I was actually able to see the comet, with my naked eye. Like that's actually the craziest thing, is I've never ever seen a comet just with my own eyes. I actually saw a comet not too long ago, but I had a telescope for it, so I got to see it with the telescope. But I've never seen the comet with my own eye. So tonight I'm actually, because last night I was actually taking pictures with my phone, but tonight I am gonna go down and I'm gonna take more pictures with my actual camera. Let me see what time that was at. It's like so weird to see the comet like that. Why are you so aggressive? What do you mean? Can you imagine how difficult it was to make such a game? Yeah, that's why I usually give this game some slack, is because, like, the amount of effort that has to go into this game and the amount of convoluted stuff that happens in this game, like, it is just beyond anything. So, like, that's why, like, whenever people are like, oh, you're too positive about the game, I think I'm just trying to be more realistic, because the game just, it's not just one of those games where, like, I don't know, I just don't necessarily feel like it's one of those games where it's just them trying to get a paycheck, I guess. I just, I can see why the game development is difficult. And I have nothing to do with game development. I don't know anything about that, so I kind of am not too much one to talk. But obviously there's things that can be worked on. But at the same time, I can understand why the game is buggy. Yeah, it's a niche game. All right, we're almost to January, so we'll probably see a increase in production.
We're a few.
Yeah, I think this mega factory is going to be... Wait. Okay, so this is the first time. Decision to make. If we want to complete the takeover of Koei Ventures SK with the bankruptcy court of Bratislava, we must validate it today by paying $1.56 billion. Do you confirm the transfer of this amount for a buyout? How much money do we have in terms of money? Been kind of hemorrhaging money, so let's go ahead and accept the takeover. That loses us a little bit, but it does increase our market value.
It's done. We are now the owners of the company, which is now 100% a subsidiary of our consortium. For this transaction to succeed, we need to analyze its operations and its profitability drivers and see if it is necessary to restore its cash flow. It may also take some painful personnel decisions to remedy this situation.
Okay, let's go to pause. Let's look. Operating losses at Koei.
I see that our expense.
Loans. Oh, okay, so SK was Slovakia. That results in 93%. Value $2 billion. They can borrow $52 billion. Let's get $3.5 billion loan to them. Get this in 8 years. Enter business loan. Kodelic, they have $5 billion, and Biok has $4 billion. And then, product advertisement, what? Human resources organization, become a team building operation. Working conditions.
There are too many staff.
So we just bleh. So we just suggested a layoff plan for 1,000 workers in our Slovakia Kia venture. And there's no assurance that this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. And if it does work, then I mean we have an additional market that we can actually open up some more companies in Slovakia. Of all the places that we could have gone to, I don't think it was going to be Slovakia, but buying a Kia subsidiary was probably a nice move, as I'm kind of struggling in terms of financing, but relative involvement, productivity audits has been done. Relative involvement of personnel.
We have some doubts about the
Motivation. Work stoppage on decline. Work stoppage on decline and work stoppage on decline. Share price just went up, so we're above where we were at the beginning of the game, so that's good. Restructuring plan.
Your proposal for a restructuring plan has been set.
So we have 3,000 employees with this Kia subsidiary in Slovakia. And so we propose to lay off 1,000 workers, which is a huge chunk. But in order to save that company, we do need to lay off some workers. So instead of just outright terminating them, what we're doing is that we're going to offer them a 30% bonus if they voluntarily resign. We have come to see you concerning your restructuring plan. After consulting with all concerned personnel, we are here to inform you that the number of voluntary resignations could be around 1,777. In a review of the current situation at the company, we understand your restructuring plan, but we will nevertheless stand in solidarity with the workers who will lose their jobs. So they actually are saying, like, hey, like, we actually understand why you're doing this. So they're gonna say 1,777. I'm gonna move that up to 1,800. So we're just gonna lay off a flat 1,800 people out of the. So they said 1,777. Let's go to 1,800, and then offer them a 35% bonus. Sounds risky. How many employees do you have in total? 3,022. Slovak government established the allowance paid to job seekers. Yeah, they're going to need that after all these layoffs.
There are too many staff.
Oh, actually, I guess that loan just hit, so we just have 123% net results from the 77%. And why is this? Is this because I think I can actually abandon the layoff plans? Okay. Initiate a restructuring plan. Let's go ahead and do this to 500 workers. So because of the should we? I mean, the net results are already doing pretty good. Only the head of company. They have a maximum of 2 months to offer detailed proposals to the union, who in turn will render a decision each time. Ultimately, the head of the company must definitively abandon or approve their plan, which, in the case of the latter, will then go into effect 1 month later. A bonus for voluntarily resigning can limit the number of terminations. Termination involves paying compensation and later a tax, depending on the country's laws. Did they actually fix the game? We're testing some of that. Suggest... Structuring plans are the bane of unions who believe that they should only be done at as a last resort. After negotiations during the execution of the plan, unions will react accordingly to their level of discontent. The acceptance of voluntary resignations depend on the level of the bonus, their salary in relation to the market, and their dedication to the company. With a very high bonus, the number of voluntary resignations could be higher than the goal set in your plan. Implement. We'll lay off 500 people. Proposal for restructuring at Kia.
Your restructuring plan only concerns voluntary resignations, but we will not oppose its implementation. Even though, deep down, we always regret an employee departing our company.
So the union will not oppose us in this layoff plan. And that's because they understand the situation. Date of execution 1/6/25. We just hit a new year. We're getting an annual data update. Did they fix the game? We're testing it. Just trying to see whether the game has been fixed. Damn, they're really taking a long time to do this annual data update. I am not excited to look at this yearly plan. There we go. Shares. And there's the net results. Corporal 16%, 5%, 16%, and a wow 104%. It's probably because of all their losses that they've undertaken.
I see.
Payment of dividends. Okay, so let's see what our report was. Consortium profit was $5.3 billion for reference. Percentage of annual profits allocated to employee profit sharing bonuses. And then we had a 2% shareholder payout. So we had 2024 revenue was $156 billion. We only made $129 billion. Profit goal was $10 billion. We lost $7.7 billion.
There are two.
Okay, so this factory should be going in to production 11/11. Any news about multiplayer mode or something? Multiplayer mode will not be released for this game. Coffers are empty. I have 19 days of funds
Our
left.
cash flow is at its worst. We are running the risk of quickly finding ourselves short on liquidity.
Okay. 78,000 employees can work here with an annual production limit of 800,000 units. So now we just have to wait for these guys to start getting hired. Come on. Did it fix? Okay. Kia's literally about to go bankrupt. Number of employees 1,300. Engage in tax avoidance. Or just straight up tax fraud. Purchase, sell consortium shares. All right, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this, and I'm just going to go to another company, and we'll try it. I've watched so many of your videos, but first time catching you live. Lusasol. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. New game. Whoa. Oh, there's a bug. Business mode. Sorry I accidentally called you. Literally did not hear anything. Okay. So... here's all of the countries that have companies now. What is this? Tourism company in Georgia. Ooh, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. Oh, a gas company. Nice. $2 billion. Want something that I can hit with a new product. Lots of internet services companies. Needs a lot of work. I just got the game, needs some work, but with crashing, but it's great. Yeah, that's how I see it. Tourism, hotel, trade, Morris Corporation. Sodas. Pepsi. Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. Let's make a new Pepsi product. I might start making my own videos on the game stuff like what if this war happened or back in time stuff like being the leader in World War II. That's actually a really interesting idea. I'ma steal your ideas, Maple. Tell me everything. I'm telling my mommy.
Hello.
Oh, now I see your
am
little
personal assistant.
messages. All right. Pepsi Consortium Annual Report. First things first, let's go ahead and do this annual report. Consortium profit. Let's do a 3% profit sharing bonus. Let's say we're going to make $90 billion this year. Profit, we will do $6 billion. Pay, we're going to do $700,000 a month, and we're going to do a $4 million performance-based bonus. And then we're going to come over here. We're immediately going to create a new product. So we're going to create this on... Okay, duration of development, 0. So that means it pretty much gets made immediately. Let's call this... Let's call it Pepsi 7. It'll be a 2-star product. And then production, number of employees. Good lord. New facility. Get this done in 5 months. How much money do I have as Pepsi? Lots of money. Lots of money. So I have enough cash to literally just slap down like 15 of these. Current production and leaders, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see if this starts any type of sales. Market trends stable. And then this should take maybe about a month for this to go through. So we're going to go forward 1 month. Let me see what Pericles told me. He said, first behavior doesn't look correct. You had other products still selling meantime. He said, did you increase your production in the meantime in new buildings and more employees? I have not. I have had a odd feeling it might have been a production issue. If you have If you got the exact same case, copy company sector and product settings after making sure you've waited enough, which is 1 month after releasing the product, should be enough. Please report it. It will be handled ASAP. Okay, so if we're going to give it a month and a half after that. So whenever it pops up in our little screen, it does show that whenever it pops up in our little screen, this means that the product is released. So it launched on 1/3, so we have to wait until 2/3. And we're producing 4.1 billion liters per month. Production capacity for this product is 0. Corporate gameplay works now, hooray. Well, we're testing it. Oh, we are testing it, we are testing. Come on, come on. All right, contract with the law firm for legal protection. We're gonna do it with Rolls and Royce. Fees according to their reputation resulting from their success in court. Legal expenses remain a responsibility of the parent company. $305,000 people, wow.
Increasing.
$5 billion a month. Current production capacity. Other production. Let's continue to give it some time, but I think I'm starting to narrow down what the issue is. there will 100% be a series where I take control of a fruit company in like Guatemala or Honduras or something like that, and we will literally buy out every company in all of Central America. We will literally have hegemony over Central America as a company. And then maybe try to go into Mexico too. Has approved the amount you will receive in shares if the objectives are met. Quite reasonable. Salary one is more than reasonable. And then they like everything else, so they just renewed my contract. And so we're about a month in. Share price just went up. No, it went down. Continue letting it go. Sales analysis. So I have a surplus market trend. So that means that sales are going up. Everything is working the way it needs to. Retail outlets 1, distribution contract 1. Current production is starting to dip down now. We're building up a stock of the actual soda. There was a tsunami in Tuvalu. Okay. If you're just now joining, basically what we're trying to do is that we're watching the product stuff, and we're trying to see whether this product issue has been fixed. Oh wow, look at that. See the stock? God, the 2359 bug is so annoying. Usually, like in the Power and Revolution, it would usually get stuck like that for a minute, but maybe every couple of years or something like that. It would never do this to me, and I know a lot of people would have that kind of bug in the original. So, it's kind of funny now that I'm starting to get it. Okay, so market trends is on its way up, so let's give it another month. Okay, hang on. Okay, so we just went up about $20 billion. I think it's happening. Dang it! why did my revenue go up? Where did that come from? Leaders 95 billion, so that didn't change. Sales, okay, so sales is 86.2, which is different from revenue. So we're gonna watch this screen, 86.24. We're gonna leave it like this for about another month. Zoomed all the way in, yes. Come on. Okay, so revenue went up on the actual soda brand. I still haven't sold anything from the from the new product. So let's go to the United States. Average market price, negative $19, really? Market trends 1.91. What bug? Negativo. Hostile takeover in top 10. Small log, a document file made of your most notable actions. You don't need to tell everything you've done. This will be tedious. Also, please use highlighting whenever you think something was bad, red, curious, orange, or good, green. Take your time for it. This is not urgent. I'll get back to you in 2 weeks about this. Otherwise, get back to the thread. Everything that had to be said was already written. There we go. Jesus. Okay. 86.24. Product. Still nothing. $87.25. Something else is selling. Seriously? It literally just auto-saved. Come on. The autosave is so bad. 100 years later, literally. Jesus. 127 to 82.
Our company's network has been.
Oh my god. Let me guess, I didn't increase my cybersecurity? Who cyber attacks a goddamn... I hate this. I'm in the bug where like the US loses like $100 trillion worth of GDP. When do these open up? Annual product, bruh. 6-2. New distribution contracts. Pepsi and... Let's do like CVS. We're trying another thing, and if this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna report it as a bug. Come on. Come on. Okay. 2359 bug is going to get reported. God, these gameplays are getting grueling. The game is going in the right direction. I like what's going on. The growth bug needs to be worked on. The product bug needs to be worked on, and the lagging needs to be worked on. If those three can get fixed, my god, man. The growth alone, like, is going to save this game. Wait. Oh, I thought that CVS contract was signed. Yeah, so we're 3 months into this. Yeah, no, this is not working. Okay, so my revenue just jumped to $80 billion, $88 billion. Okay, yeah. Number of employees. And there we go. Oh my god. Oh, well, it's a cyber attack.
We're a few weeks from it.
Maybe. Did I, like, miss? Contact established. Human career cyber detection is rather limited against these criminal organizations. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to contact me so I can pay them and then they can F off. 16 months? Jesus Christ, where'd that come from? Huh? What? Oh my god, dude, this gameplay is like screwing with me right now. Man. Not the scandal. $2.1 trillion. And I still haven't gotten contacted. All right. I'm a rage quit. I'm going to try this on my own time. Because the cyber attack seriously like threw everything off, but it had already been like 3 months. So I'm just going to report this as a bug, and then they should be able to fix it in the next update, which we won't have to wait like more than a month for the next update, because they are preparing for the Steam release. I think the Steam release is going to be coming out within the next week or two. So I am going to quit, and then we're gonna wrap this up. But that I'm not really too worried about it, because there is some notable changes in how the system works. I screenshot it and I have the video and everything like that, so we will I will refer that over to the bug report, and we'll go from there. I was hoping that there'd be a little bit more. I know the sector growth bug was fixed because I saw it myself, and other people have seen it. It's stupid because whenever I was previewing it on the channel yesterday, nothing was happening. So I was just like, come on, man, like y'all really gonna show this? You're really gonna show me that it works like when I'm not streaming, and then as soon as I'm streaming, it's just like, nah, bruh. It's working now, like, or it's not working now, like, come on. So I'm liking the direction that this game is going in, and I'm gonna have like a dedicated video soon, basically saying like, this is my thoughts on the game, here's where it stands, here's what it looks like. So we'll see how this looks whenever it comes out on Steam. I'll get that video out by the time or around the time that Steam comes out. So, but it does seem a little bit better to play countries now because of that growth bug fix, but it still has a lot of work to be done. So let's go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything whenever you do make it to the channel. Whenever I make it to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.